Hi everyone, my name is Kylie James. I'm a certified nutritionist here at Kuro Nutrition. I am here today to talk about top 10 survival tips for staying healthy during the holiday season. This holiday season is probably going to be a bit different for a lot of people with COVID, so maybe not the huge family gatherings that we're used to in the past. However, it is the festive season and we will be drinking and eating a lot more. So I just wanted to give you guys some ideas, some like quick little tidbits and strategies to try and keep you healthy over the holiday season, which is also important to making sure that our immune system stays strong. So we will get going. So let's have a look at the first one. Number one is stay hydrated. It's really important to drink lots of water, even in the winter. A lot of times when we are thirsty, our body thinks we're actually hungry instead, and we tend to go for something to eat when really we need to be going for a glass of water. Another great thing about drinking lots of water is it actually stretches our stomach and makes us feel full. So when we go to sit down and have our turkey meal and dish up, we might find we are able to better control our portions because with drinking that water, it's actually helped us to sort of get that stomach stretched and okay, we can manage our portion sizes a bit better. Number two, lighten up. There's lots of strategies that you can do to sort of lighten your meals and your snacks and appetizers. Like I know a big thing at Christmas is all the snacky foods, but there's so many little tricks of the trade. So making a traditional recipe using low sodium chicken broth for your gravy or your base for your turkey. Switching out like sour cream and butter in your mashed potatoes and using Greek yogurt instead, which is full of those good bacterial cultures. But even with the appetizers too, like there's so many ways you can make them lean and low carb. So I know we always do like prawns. You can do a nice vegetable platter, and that might sound a bit boring, but you can see with one of the pictures here, they've done like a vegetable platter with the shape of a wreath. And I mean, you can do that like a Christmas tree. There's another one there of like a Santa Claus. So you can really have a lot of fun with vegetables. Even doing things like smoked salmon, tomato and bocconcini, little kebabs. Again, just being creative and keeping those like appetizers light is sort of a great way to keep those calories down and keep those nutrients high. Another big tip is pay attention to plating. So research shows that we consume 3,000 calories in our Christmas dinner. So that's more than the entire recommended daily intake for a grown man. And that's not even including all the nibbles and the glasses of wine and bubbles that we've had earlier on in the day. So some strategies is use a smaller plate. If you have a smaller plate, there's less amount of food that can be put on it. Limit yourself to only one serving. Besides, like leftovers are so much nicer the next day. And then think about plating. So you want to be plating a quarter of your plate protein, like the turkey, and then a quarter of the grains, which may be your Yorkshire pudding or your mashed potato, and then 50% of your non-starchy vegetables. So you may need to do a little bit more planning and prepping about more sort of non-starchy vegetables, just so again to keep those calories down. The other big thing is to wait. So let your brain catch up with your body. So it does take a while for those signals from our stomach to say that we are full to go up into our brain. So definitely wait 20 minutes until before you go back for your seconds or before you start helping yourself to desserts. We just need that time to process, and that can really help us avoid those food comas that we often get from consuming like Christmas dinner. Number 5, walk it off. So instead of taking a nap after your feast, go for a walk around the block, getting some fresh air, get the blood pumping can really help with your digestion. Another option is going for a walk as well before your meal, because if you're going out before, then you're not nibbling and snacking on all those like Christmas cookies and chocolates and stuff like that. You work up to appetite, and you're getting burning off those calories that you've been consuming throughout the day or that you're going into. Number 6 is staggering your meals. So this is a strategy that my family have used for years, and I love it. So coming from New Zealand, it's really hot, so having a big heavy meal in the evening is quite a bit. So we always stagger our 3-course meal throughout the day. So we start with appetizers at 11 o'clock. So yeah, that will be a little bit of bubbles, but some of the like prawns and smoked salmon and some of those light appetizers. And then we have dinner around 2 or 3, and then have dessert at 5. So that 3-course meal is staggered out throughout the course of the day. This is great because this gives you time to like clean up and relax after that heavy dinner meal, to be able to go for a walk, and then just really enjoy your dessert later on during the evening. So, and just gives you that time to chill out and spend time with the family, so it doesn't feel like you're cooking all day. So that's I love that strategy. Number 7, what I was talking about before, is focusing on the non-starchy vegetables in your dinner. So Brussels sprouts, and we've got some great recipes on the Crow Nutrition website, but Brussels sprouts, and maybe sprinkling like pomegranate or cranberry so it looks very festive, just roasting those in the oven, doing like a broccoli salad or steamed broccoli, and maybe switching out your mashed potatoes for mashed cauliflower as well. So you can get that recipe from our website, but that's just some great little strategies to help get rid of some of those sort of more heavy carb-based starchy vegetables, like in your breads and your mashed potatoes and things like that. Number 8, fit in fitness over the Christmas break. Now, I know that can be tough sometimes. The kids are home, you're really busy, but the fitness routine normally takes a dip this time of year. And this is the time when we really need to sort of be working out and being physical because of all the drinking and the eating. So we recommend even changing your fitness routine during the holidays. So this will force your body to adapt to something new, and just help you to stay enthusiastic about fitness, and enable you to keep burning off that chicken turkey. So there's exercise and there's physical activity. So if you're with the kids, even just getting outside and building a snowman, doing a snowball fight. Sledding is great because you have to hike up a hill, sled down, you have to get back and hike up that hill again. Ice skating, skiing, these are all really great physical activities. They're going to help burn calories, and just keep you active. And also too, there's exercise as well. So I know a lot of us have been switching to more virtual online workouts. There's the Nike app, which is great, where you can do full body workouts. You don't need any weights. Yoga, Pilates, the Peloton, all those sort of exercises that you can incorporate at home to sort of keep you fit and healthy during the Christmas break. Number 9, excess calories from alcohol. So who's kidding who? We're all going to be drinking a few bevies at Christmas time and over the new year. So some strategies for this, as I say, at least stay away from all those sweet cocktails and those creamy liqueurs. And have a glass of water after every alcoholic drink, and that can help keep the calorie count down, and also make you have a clearer head the next morning. Some better choices are vodka sodas and Bloody Marys. They're sort of low in calories, and like the Bloody Marys have got some really good fat burning properties as well. And just think about like what you're drinking too. Like obviously eggnog. Do I really need that eggnog? Shall I just save it for that glass of wine at dinner? And the other thing to be mindful of too is if we do overconsume alcohol, our inhibitions tend to go, and then therefore our ability to make those healthy choices becomes more difficult. We don't have those inhibitions and that thought process, and that can really lead to excess snacking and that mindless eating as well. So definitely be mindful of that. Prioritize what you indulge in too. So Christmas is a time of plenty, and I don't want to be a Scrooge McDuck and suggest that you don't eat any treats over the festive period. But rather that mindless popping whatever's in front of you into your mouth, just have a moment to think about it. Do I really want to eat that? Or am I just eating it because it's there and because it's the season to eat it? So prioritize what you indulge in. Like I know I will forgo the eggnog because I would prefer my glass of wine at dinner time, or I will forego the mashed potatoes because I want to eat maybe my dessert. So again, just thinking what works for you. What are the things that I really want to enjoy, and what are things that I could leave out, and that can sort of help balance out all those excess calories that you're consuming. So that's it. That's top 10 strategies. So from me and the rest of the crew team, I just wish you a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Stay safe out there. I know this Christmas is going to be a little bit different for a lot of us. So yeah, wish you all the best, and I will see you next week. I am interviewing one of my nutritionists who's also a homeopath. Sarah. So if you want to join us on Facebook Live for that interview, that would be great. Take care, everyone. Stay safe. Bye.